Charlene Bollinger, and she is with cancertruth.net. And one of the many patriots who are here today to support the president. And I'll just ask you a question. When did you hear about this rally?
Yeah, well, I'm friends with Marla Maples and Tiffany Trump, and we've been talking about all of this and working together behind the scenes. So as soon as we found out about it, I told them I was coming. So we are in a lot of different cities, and we love this president. We're patriots. And I had no choice but to come and stay at the Trump Hotel and be a part of this.
So did you have like a week's notice, week and a half, or?
Not even. I had a couple days, actually.
That's incredible. And when we did a pan of the crowd here earlier, you can see there are so many people. We know that there are many people trying to get into town. For many of them, it's just a couple of days' notice, just like you. And the outpouring of support here for the president is absolutely fantastic. If there is one, what are the few things there are so many reasons to like our president, but are there any particular core issues for you that you support him on?
Yes, actually, I'm from TRudthAboutCancer.com. You can find all of our stuff there. And what we do is we fight for health freedom. And this president is our health freedom candidate. We know that Biden has promised that if we elect him, which he is not the president-elect, if we elect him, he would force mask us and lock us down and force vaccinate. I have talked to this president, and he will not mandate anything that we are not comfortable with, including the vaccine. It's out there as an option, and an option only. Our president has said that he is taking therapeutics himself. He would choose that over the vaccine, and he is for freedom. And so for those reasons and many others, he's pro-life, pro-Second Amendment, pro-free speech. I've worked with them. My censorship cases on his desk have been heavily censored because I'm a patriot telling the truth.
That can happen, yeah.
That's the unpacking of the reasons why we love this president.
Yeah. And actually, the president going on choice there, he promised that we would have vaccines this year, and we have at least one right now. There may be more coming, and I suspect that there will be. And I think Americans might actually have a choice of vaccines that they want to take as well, if they're so inclined to take the vaccines. And what you say about the president not forcing upon that is a really important thing. So how does the president's right to life decision and the policy, has that affected what you're doing in terms of fighting cancer? Has that had any impact upon the causes you support?
Well, as a Christian, I am pro-life, and God will not bless our nation if we continue to go down the path where we're destroying the most vulnerable, the unborn children. And we know this president is for the right for those children to live. And he looks at them as human beings created in the very image of God. He said that, and we couldn't be more proud of him. And we're hopeful that God from heaven is hearing us. And because of this president's stance for life, that he will be able to bless us. That's a big deal.
He is the most pro-life president that I have ever seen or known. His stand on the issue there is really concrete, and I thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you talking with us.
Yes.
All right, take care and be safe today.
Thank you.
All right. So we are here at Freedom Plaza. I'm with Zoe and Brian, just interviewing as many people as we can right now. Kind of a new game for us. We're up on a riser in a crowd. You may have seen us at the back of the rallies. So now with I'll just kind of turn around a little bit and show you what we've got behind the camera. Right about here. Thank you. So right here is where the stage is being set up. In this direction, the first people will be speaking probably about noon today. And then after that speaking engagement is done, we will be having the march for Stop the Steal, in which we'll be going down this direction, down Pennsylvania Avenue, towards the Capitol. And you can see the Capitol Dome there. We'll be walking down this way, making our way to the Supreme Court. And at the Supreme Court, we'll have another slate of speakers that will be there. Now, as I said, RSBN is going to be bringing you this event in its entirety. We're going to be doing our best. We have 4 cameras out here. We have 3 crews, 9 correspondents, and we're doing everything we can to bring you as much of this rally and this march as possible. The amount of people here is incredible. It's very hard to estimate when we're not above it and being able to see the whole thing, but from what I know of DC and my experiences here, traffic is always an issue. So I suspect that there are many, many people who want to be here, who are in cars, that are in traffic right now trying to get here. Keep coming, park where you can, find a garage, get out and walk, meet us up here at Freedom Plaza. Plenty of time to get here for the speakers, and then we'll be going on towards the rally. towards the march. And one thing I was talking about earlier is really that this is our chance as Americans to come out and support our president. The administration has set up many rallies for us in the past where they have been the ones who are saying, meet here at this time. We're going to set up the infrastructure. We're going to set up the rally for you. Now is our time to take command of our future, to set up our own rallies, to set up our rallies with the people we met during the campaign. You might have been on a corner with them, waving flags, holding signs, exchange phone numbers. Get in touch with those people again. Get out there and wave those flags again. Now, we have rallies that are being set up by Stop the Steal in all state capitals every Saturday at noon local time. And then for the states that are in contention, there are multiple rallies throughout the week. So you can find out about those. But the other rally sites, the corner where you were at every weekend before the election, on the days before the election with your same crew, get the gang back together, get out there, wear your flags, get a Stop the Steal sign, put out the message that the people of America stand behind our president and that we will support him as long as he is in the fight. So why don't we do a slow pan in the crowd again, just to show some of the people who are here. There's a lot of attention being focused on the roadways. Oh, true.
ABC, NBC, where are they?
You know, would you like to speak with us right now, right after he's done panning? So you can stay right here. We'll interview you just for a little bit because that's a great question, and
Yes.
you'll be the one to ask it.
Right.
You'll be the one to ask it. So as we're panning the crowd here, you can see all the Trump flags. You can see all the support for the president, and you might not be seeing this somewhere else. So, ma'am, what is your name?
My name is Linda Dupere from New Hampshire.
And so did you drive down here?
Yes, we did. There were 5 of us in a car. We stayed outside of D.C. and drove in this morning.
Okay. And what?
We just saw our great president go by. And my question is, where are you, ABC? Where are you, NBC, CBS? Where is the commie news station that tries to protect Biden? That's what I want to know. Where are they? They're not here. Look at all these thousands of people that are supporting our president, and you chicken-livered news stations should be disgusted with yourself because we are disgusted with you. Thank you.
Thank you for telling. That's a great question. Where is the mainstream media? They're not here.
I want to follow up on that comment. I've been here this is day 5 for me. I watch local news, whatever market I'm in, right? That's just my thing. I watch local news. DC, every single station on their traffic report, they just calls this area, there's going to be some streets closed on Saturday. They didn't tell you why they're closing the streets. They just said there's going to be some traffic issues on Saturday in this area. That just tells you right now, the local media, we know the national media is corrupt, but the local media will not be truthful for what's going on. This is more than traffic road closures at this point. This is a rally for freedom and for support for our president. So if you think right now that the bias is not just a mainstream media narrative, it goes down to the local level. Folks, I used to work for the mainstream media. I was dismissed by the mainstream media. But you know what? God willing, I'm standing next to you doing this. So I'm just telling you right now, if you don't like what you're seeing at your local TV station, you need to let them know. You need to send a letter to the GM, send a letter to the news director, and voice your opinion. But better off, you know what we can do? Turn it off. Turn it off, you're going to make a statement. So that's that following up her question on her comment. That's exactly what it is.
And if we as viewers vote to turn off local corrupt media, they will not be able to produce dead viewers to watch it, will they?
Yeah, no, they won't. And let me tell you something. More and more people, anyway, are cutting the cord. More and more people are getting away from cable and getting into alternative news sources like Right Side Broadcasting.
That's why we're people like you. I saw you several times on YouTube. I don't know if you realize the president mentioned the man in the brick suit several times.
Absolutely.
In the rallies. That's why we're people like you. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and toss it to another cruise. We got crews all around here. Thank goodness, right? Because we can't do it all, right?
No.
I'll send you guys back in the studio.
Thank
you. Thank you.
Of course you can. Yes, of course, Lizard.
Randy Gilbert.
Patriots, thank you for tuning in with us at Right Side Broadcasting here on YouTube. We are reporting live from the Freedom Plaza in Washington, D.C. As you can see, we've got several camera crew. We've got several correspondents out here. We have 9 of us and 4 of our camera guys with us. So there's quite a few of us around here. So thank you for tuning in with us. My name is Lilith. I am here with Adrian and Mike Nificent, and we're reporting live from the Freedom Plaza. The rally is set to begin at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. It is currently 10:43. It is jam-packed. The roads are all shut down in D.C. We've shut down D.C. left and right, and it's so packed out here. There's so much to go over already that I have to slow my thoughts down. So, Mike, is there anything that you would like to add?
Well, let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the mother of all rallies. I've been to probably 50 rallies since joining politics, and this by far is the biggest, most energetic crowd I've ever seen. I mean, we've got everybody here. You've got people from different networks. You got Proud Boys. You got everybody out here. We're all here because we're all united for one reason. And this even goes beyond President Trump. This is about the United States of America. President Trump was robbed. We all watched what happened. And so Right Side Broadcasting, we're out here to bring you what's actually going on. You are not going to see this. You see these people back here marching behind me? You've got people who've driven over from California. 50,000 cars drove over from California. You people who drove up from Florida. You have all kinds of Americans out here. Immigrants, black people, Asian people, Hispanic people, Indian people, Hindus. Everyone is